This is going straight into the unhaul pile of doom. Goodbye. Hello everyone, welcome back to A Fictional Escapist. My name is Chris and today's video is my Throne of Glass reading vlog. Over on my Instagram, I asked if you thought it'd be fun for me to read a book that you think I would hate. And I went and I scrolled some, you said yes, and I went and had a look at some YA fantasy romance and it puts them on a list, and Throne of Glass won. Now, I don't particularly like this genre. I just want to put a quick, disclaimer in the front of this video that it is going to be full swearing, it is going to be full spoiler, there will be alcohol in this vlog, but I do want to come on and say that if you like these books, no hate, no disrespect, read what you want, enjoy what you read, it's nobody else's business, right? But I do not like these books, and I thought it might be fun to do a bit of a tongue-in-cheek vlog where I just rip into a book and give it some shit. But by all means, no hate to the author, no hate to people who like these books. It's really just a taste thing. Reading is so subjective. So I just wanted to put that out there before you get into this vlog. If you decide that you don't want to watch it because you do like these books, then please don't. I don't want to upset anyone. But yeah, these books are just not for me, and we're going to have a good time and rip into it as much as we want. Hello, I've just received some book mail. So we may as well start this vlog off now. This is my Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Fucking spoiler-filled, sweary, I'm gonna hate this book vlog. And I thought maybe it'd be a fun idea. And then as soon as I got this in the mail, and my wife laughed openly, I was like, this is gonna be an interesting time. So let's just read the back. I don't know what I'm getting into. I assume it's YA. I looked at the YA fantasy fucking romance list and this came up. Meet Selena. Kalina. Selena? It's spelt a dumb way. Speaking of spelt dumb ways, Sardothian. Beautiful, deadly, destined for greatness. In the dark, filthy salt mines of In the dark, filthy salt mines of Endovir, an 18-year-old girl is serving a life sentence. She is a trained assassin, the best of her kind. At 18, you are the best of your kind. Fuck that. But she made a fatal mistake. She got caught. Well, she's not that great then, is she? Young Captain Westfall offers her a deal. Her freedom in return for one huge sacrifice. Selena must represent the prince in a to-the-death tournament, fighting the most gifted thieves and assassins in the land. Oy. Live or die, Selena will be free. Win or lose... Live or die, Selena will be free. Win or lose, she's about to discover her true destiny. But will her assassin's heart be melted? At what age does one have to train to be the best assassin ever if you're 18? 3? I don't know. This is some fucking Kyla Stern bullshit, but less good. Alright, let's read it. Hello everyone. It is currently July the 28th, and I'm going to start this fucking book. I read the back of it like a week ago, and I was like, that sounds bad, and then I just never went back to it. But I'm aiming to get to page 30-ish today. I think it's about 6 chapters, so I'm going to read 30 pages and let you know my initial thoughts on this today. I will do it today because I made a commitment. Okay, I'm gonna read this thing. I'm gonna start it today anyway and let you know what I think of the first 30 pages. Okay. I am on page 6 of this book. I fucking hate it. Let me give you a snippet of the nonsense. The hood had definitely been meant to intimidate her into submission during their walk, as if that sort of trick would work on her. Despite her irritation, she blinked at the sight of his face. He was so young. Captain Westfall was not excessively handsome, but she couldn't help finding the ruggedness in his face and the clarity of his golden brown eyes rather appealing. Help me. Hello everyone, it is nighttime. I just finished a reading sprint where I thought I would amuse people who come along to the reading sprints by picking up this fucking thing and giving it a red hot crack for an hour of my life. And I'm pretty sure I did provide some amusement in the facial expression department. But we did get a chunk read. So I am now at page 104 at chapter 14, so about a quarter of the way through. So far, Selena or Kalina or whatever the fuck her name is, has been broken out of prison, and she is at the mercy of a hot guard and a hot prince, and she's the best assassin who can't figure out how to use a fucking pickaxe, but then did end up using a pickaxe to kill people, because that's what one does. It's like, oh, that's got a pointy end, just fucking use it. Anyway, she's been a champion of some description. So far, they're complaining about how much she eats, so I guess she's a food-eating champion, or whatever. And there's a prince named Dorian Halliburton, something, but they have to full name him every time. No one else gets full named every single time that they're mentioned, except for Prince Halliburton, or something. But look, she has passed the first test thing, and she's training, and we have a competition, and she has to win the competition to get her freedom. Are we all following along? I may have had a glass of whiskey during this reading sprint, so I'm sure that this is very comprehensive and fun for everyone. It's fine. You know what? To her credit, she was very young when these were written, and it is not the worst thing I've ever read. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not the target audience, so it's not for me. But, like, it's fine. It's not the worst thing I've read this year even, so we'll keep going. On to the next fucking 100 pages. I'll see you then. Sober, maybe, who knows. I'm on a break at work, ignore what my hair is doing, and I thought that I would try and get another chapter of this done. And I just want to point out some wild hypocrisy from our main character, Kalina, who started to train to be an assassin at 8, and by 18 is the best assassin in the fucking planet or whatever. And here she is, criticizing another assassin for being young. She says, "Assassin indeed. His voice hasn't even deepened yet. How did he wind up here?" What 8-year-old boys have deep voices, Kalina? Maybe he started training at 8 and he's now 10? Don't you be judging other assassins, okay? Hello, me again. I decided that I would read some more of this book before I kept working for the day. I'm on after hours, so I'm just on call 24/7. Anyway, thought I would try and get a few chapters in, get some pages in, and I've come across this delightful sentence. For dramatic effect. Dorian peeled himself from the wall. For all of her assassinating experience, she didn't notice him until he sat down on the bench beside her. Well, not the best assassin, are you? If you can't figure out when someone's leaving a door to sit next to you until his leg's touching yours, good heavens. Anyway, so things have developed in this story. I don't even know where I am. Hang on. I'm at chapter 21. I need to put the bookmark in. Excuse me. Right, so we're out of Enderveer, the prison where she's been for a year. And so she's 18, essentially. I'm here. She's 18. 17 of those years were outside of the prison. One's in the prison where she had to figure out how to learn to use a pickaxe. So we've learnt more about Selena Kalina, and she is the best at reading books, she's the best at playing music, and she's very good at archery. But, like, there are quite a few inconsistencies with this character. But knowing how young Sarah J. Maas was when she wrote this, there are also some really wholesome and beautiful moments that you can just think of this, young girl in a room writing this story to get it published, and it's just like, she likes reading books in her spare time, and then she closes the book and she says, "What a terrible ending," and as if we haven't all done that before. So even though I'm not enjoying it, there are certain elements of it that I think are kind of adorable. But yeah, these fucking characters, like the prince, Dorian, and Kalina are like skirting around each other, and they don't like each other, but they're gonna fall in love or whatever. And they're like, "Oh, I don't like you, I don't trust you, but I'm gonna give you some information about me," and whatever. Anyway, competition, we've had a round. One of the contestants has turned up dead before the first round started, so now there's a mystery aspect as well, because contestant has died before anything has got going. We're trying to figure out why people are dying and why their entrails have been scooped out, which is gross, but you know, I guess that happens in a competition. And we're about to have round 2, and we have Kale, spelt Chaol, who is like a bodyguard person who's just a shithead, but smiles at her occasionally, which I guess is nice. And then Dorian, who is like, "I'm 19 and I had one serious relationship which ended a year ago, and now I cannot love anymore, so I will just bed all of the women's." And then Selena Kalina comes in and he's like, "Wow, you're different and edgy." And Selena Kalina is like, "You're so hot," to Dorian. "You're so hot. I just want to kiss you." Also had a long-term relationship apparently, which fell to the wayside because he fucking died. Sam. Did I mention this was a spoiler-filled vlog? That's enough of me ranting. I'm at a page 100 and fucking 150 out of 400. And we're back with another fucking bit of nonsense. Listen to this. She shrugged, not quite understanding the gleam in his eye. "You told me. Why wouldn't I remember it?" He looked handsome today. It was in the way his hair met his golden skin, in the tiny gaps between the strands, in the way it fell across his brow. Bitch, this isn't even the boy that you're friggin' pining after. Pick one. Pick both of them. I don't care. Just fucking choose something and stop saying that they're all delightfully, I don't know. This chair is so creaky. Alright, I'm just waiting for Rachel to get home before we go out tonight, so I'm going to do a quick update. We are now at the halfway mark at page 201 or 202. It's about a 400-page book. So, the plot has thickened, and honestly, thank God, because I was getting very bored. There has been, so the competition is happening, competitors are turning up dead, and now there's weird marks. Yes, actually called weird marks, which is some ancient, I guess, either religious or magic symbol that's not really clear at the moment, where people are turning up dead. And there was this big event. Oh, also, in Kalina Selena's room, there's a fucking, like, what are they called? Escape route, hallway, whatever. A place where she can leave. Just leave the castle that she's been told she's not allowed to leave because she'll end up dead. But oh no, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel is the word that I was looking for. And she could just leave. But she also found out like a tomb with some ancient people, Elena, which is a queen from 1,000 years ago, who then visits her in a dream and was like, "There's great evil here. You need to take care of the evil. Become the king's champion. And then take care of the evil." And Kalina Selena's like, "Yeah, duh, that's why I'm here. Also, who do you think I should bang? Kale or Dorian? Because they're both hot, and I'm unsure." Yeah, that's where we're at the halfway mark. So, hope you enjoyed that update. See you in the next 50 pages, I guess. Hello everyone, let's do a check-in. It is the 8th of August. I've not finished a single book this month, and I'm not a fast reader. I'm not going to claim to be Superman when it comes to reading books. Oh, I like how that frown line is just super pronounced today. It's because I've been frowning at this and the dumbness. I'm just going to pretend that line is not always there on my face. Anyway, I'm at page 262 out of 400. I've got 2 reading sprints planned this week to try and finish the damn thing so I can get the vlog out, i.e. this, hello. But let's check in on plot, shall we? When we left off at page 200 or whatever, Selena Kalina had discovered a secret passageway that was in her room that could free her from the fucking non-prison, and there was no guards or whatever, so that's dumb. Anyway, on her journey through that, she came across a tomb with a queen that's been dead for 1,000 years, and whose name is Alina, which is not confusing at all to have Selena and Alina, or Elena, or Selena. Who fucking cares? The queen said, you need to become the champion to defeat an ancient evil. Now we've put two and two together that the disappearing champions, as well as this ancient evil, may in fact be one and the same. So that's where we're at. More people are dying, there's more weird marks, and we've gone, maybe that's the same thing. Plot updated. The romance, whatever. Dorian Hallivard, I will get his name right once in this vlog. I think it's Hallivard. I think I finally stopped calling him Halliburton. He has been creeping into her room like a creep, sitting there and like waking her up and being like, you're so pretty. And she's like, he's so handsome. But Cole is still hot and mysterious. So it's a 7-book series. I assume she bangs both of them. Someone tell me, because I'm not continuing on with this series if she bangs both of them. But Dorian gets in first, so good on ya, mate. I assume anyway, because they've nearly kissed about 45 times at this point. That's it that I can remember. Another plot point has just been added, like just in the last couple of chapters that I've read, where the rebels from Nehemia, I can't remember her name. She's a princess from a rebel thing. She's a princess. And her and Kalina Selena have become friends. And now the troops of Hallivard have just slaughtered 500 of her people, and that's not great for her, and she's very upset, and rightfully so. Your people have just been slaughtered, so I guess there's that. Anyway, that's just happened. Don't know what that means at the moment, but Dorian's coming and he's like, I do not condone these things. I don't like when people kill other people. That's where we're at. So, morning team. Squeaky. Morning team. I have hopes to finish this today. I got to page 325 last night, so there's about 75 pages to go of this one. So we went to a masked ball because why wouldn't we? Oh, good hair. Went to a masked ball where Kalina Selena was not meant to be at, but she was like, fuck you, I'm going anyway. So she went, and then Cal and what's his name, Dorian, were like, we obviously know that it's you because we both are in love with you. So your mask isn't that good, but your dress is bomb. Anyway, she went to this thing because she had suspicions that Nehemia, or I can't pronounce her name, was the big baddie. And then turns out she was like, oh, you're here, bye. And she just fucked off. And then she had a great time at the ball dancing with Dorian. Cal was very jealous and he looked up at her while she was on her balcony dancing with herself, thinking of Dorian and being like, she doesn't even notice me. She's like, fucking just grow a pair and say something, you miserable prick. Anyway, she then decided to go down a secret passageway again, and she found, lo and behold, Kane, the big baddie from this competition for the whole time, is actually the big baddie from this competition. Are we shocked? No. He's the big evil. He's got the weird marks. No one's shocked. Anyway, we'll see how it finishes today, so I guess I'll check in with you at the end. We did it. I finished it. I'm just on a quick break from work with an update that I finally finished this fucking book today. We did the last 75 pages. Hooray for me. So, we discovered that Kane was the big baddie. Wonderful. He was summoning creatures with the weird marks or whatever, and he was killing other contestants with them and like stealing their power to become all big and powerful, because that's what you do. Should have just started sitting down. And yeah, so they had like the duel thing. Old mate Kalina Selena obviously came out the victor, and now she's the king's champion, and all this other crap has come to the light that, you know, there's been some backstabbies, which makes the political plot promise to be better than what was in this book. yeah, she's now the king's champion. She has to be his champion for the next 4 years, and then she will be free. I very much doubt that she will be free. Also, she's told. She's told. What's his face? Fuck. Dorian Halivard, the prince, that she can't be with him after they like smooched on each other for 200 pages, and now her and Cole, whatever the fuck his name is, are like love-izing at each other even more so now that she can't be with the prince. I don't fucking know. She's gonna sleep with both of them, I guess. I don't care enough to continue on with the series. The last battle wasn't poorly written. In fact, it was quite entertaining. I will give it that. Even though, like, it was very predictable and the outcome was, we all knew what was going to happen. But yeah, sorry, I don't have the cancellation thing, so you can hear the road. My biggest gripe, my biggest annoyance is how many times they would flick, or the author would flick from saying someone's name to what they were. So we'd say Kalina Selena 45 times, and then we'd switch to the assassin. Like, we obviously know who you're talking about. Why are we doing this? And it would just happen with multiple characters, and it gave me the shits. Also, I don't care about either of the love interests. I just don't. The most interesting character in this book was old mate who turned into a monster, and the princess Nehemia, whatever her name is, that I've not been able to pronounce this whole time. Anyway, I read it, I finished it. I will not be continuing on with the series. I hope this was a fun vlog for everyone who has read it. If you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see another one of these where I read something dumb, well, dumb for me, not dumb for other people, also let me know. A couple of people have said, would you consider doing Ice Planet Barbarians? I don't know. I don't know when, but I will be pretty bored next year, and then when I'm in Perth for the first couple of months finding jobs and stuff. So maybe it's not off the table. If you like the content, give it one of these. If you want to see more of it, then click subscribe at your will, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao.